Hey there guys, Alex here from SPP, and in this video today I'll be walking you through how to set up your own link building agency on SPP and how you can benefit from the features that we have available. Let's get into it. Alright guys, now that we're signed into our demo link building account here, let's get into what SPP can do for you. To get started, let's navigate into our services and set up some services. Here I have a few examples of services commonly sold by link building agencies. On here we have a few examples of pay-as-you-go link building, recurring link building, as well as a domain list setup. Let's get into the pay-as-you-go link building first. So if we navigate into this folder and we click on any of one of the services we have here, you can see a description as well as an image for the service. And if we scroll down, you can see the pricing and what kind of options we have available. However, in this case here, we have assigned to a specific team member. So anytime that a client purchases this service, it's going to get automatically assigned to Alex Ipsum here. And we have a deadline set up for 28 days after purchase to complete this order. Next, if we navigate into the intake form, you're going to be able to see that we've set up an intake form for this service that the client has to fill out after they've made purchase of the service. All of the services set up here are going to be similar to the service that we just saw, however with different pricing and different DAs. If we navigate over into the recurring link building instead, you'll be able to see that we have something similar to this, however this is a monthly subscription that the client can subscribe to. We've also set up a simple description here for the service to explain to the client what they're going to be getting, a simple image here as you can see, as well as the pricing and how the order is going to behave whenever payment is being received. We've also gone ahead and selected assigned to a team member. In this case it's going to be Chris, with a deadline of 28 days. On here we also have set up an intake form that would get some relevant information from the client, which I'm going to show you an example of later. And for our final example on this demo, I'm going to navigate into the last folder that we have set up, which is the domain list. This is going to look like a very simple list of services. However, on the client side, it's going to show up as a clear table where your client can add as many domains as they want to their cart and check out. I'm also going to show you an example of how this works in a little bit. Your domain list is most likely going to have a high number of domains that your clients are able to purchase, so it would be a little bit difficult to set these up one at a time. Which is exactly why we have this handy importer that we've implemented recently into SPP. If you navigate into services from your sidebar and then click on the three dots on the top right, there's an import button that you can now make use of. If we go ahead and click on import from here, you're going to be able to see that there's a template that you can download by clicking on the button here. Once you've added all the domains to your template and saved it, you can drag and drop it directly into the importer here and click on preview to then import all of your services into a folder. Once that's been imported, you can rename the folder to something like domain list like we have here and you'll be good to go. To set up a table like the example I'm going to show you in a little bit, you're going to need to get in touch with us so we can set it up for you on the back end, at which point your clients will be able to go into their dashboard and purchase any number of domains as they need. To set up how you'd like the client to see all of these services that you have to offer, you would navigate into settings, click on menus, and then configure your menus accordingly. Here you can see all of the links that we have available in our menus, and this is what a menu item would look like from the admin side. From here, you'd link directly to the folder relevant to the services being sold on every menu item, as well as add a font awesome logo if you wanted to. Once you're done setting up all of the menu items however you'd like, you can go ahead and save these menu changes, and the client would be able to see these on their side as well. Another thing worth mentioning here is that you're able to set up order forms for your clients to purchase static things such as the link building services. An example of this is the order form we have here for link building. Let's go ahead and sign into the client side of things over here so I can show you an example of how all of this works for the client. As you can see over here, we have all the options available to your client listed on the side menu on the left. There are multiple ways to create an account for your client. Either you can set up the account for them manually, or you can send them an order form for them to purchase something, at which point an account gets created for them automatically and they get redirected to it. Or you can link the client directly to your workspace/sign up so they can create an account and get into the dashboard. Once they're on here, they're able to navigate to, for example, the domain list that I was talking about earlier. If you'd like to have something similar to this on your own workspace, it's as simple as importing your services and then getting in touch with us so we can set it up for you. From here, your client's able to add as many domains as they want to their cart, and then once they're ready, they can continue to check out and complete their purchase. It is worth noting that we do have some optional censoring on these domain names so that the client's not able to see the entire domain name until they've completed their purchase. Another example of how a client would purchase the services that we have set up is the pay-as-you-go tab from here. They can see all the services that they're able to purchase, add them to cart, and check out accordingly. They can also go ahead and go into the monthly recurring tab here and select a subscription-based service for their link building if they wanted to. But let's say that you want your client to check out through an order form instead of having the services mentioned in folders here. You can also go ahead and embed the order form that I showed you earlier directly into the client dashboard so it shows up natively on the client side. From here, they're able to mix and match as many services as they would like to purchase and then check out once they're ready. If we quickly go over what other options the clients have on their side, they're able to go and check all of the orders that they have active, any tickets that they have, as well as see if they have any subscriptions here and modify them if you allow them to. You're also able to iframe Google Drive or Dropbox directly into SPP if you'd like, similar to the example that we have here, as well as our own native file management system that you can access from here. One more thing that's important to mention is that the domain list that I showed you over here is only going to be available on the Pro plan and above, as it requires template editing to be set up and cannot be set up on plans lower than Pro. Let's go ahead and check out with the services that I've added to my cart so far, so I can go ahead and show you what an intake form would look like for the client as well. I've gone ahead and filled in some example information here for the checkout so you can see what the process looks like. Once the client's checked out, they're going to be taken into this receipt screen so they can see a summary of what they purchased, as well as continue directly into the client portal from here. If any of the services the client purchased include an intake form, they're going to be immediately redirected into that intake form, as you can see here. I'm going to go ahead and fill in some information so I can show you what it looks like on the admin side as well. Alright, so once the client has filled in all the information into the intake form, they're able to click on review and then submit the order once they've confirmed all the information is correct. Once they've done this, the order gets taken from the pending status into the submitted status, as you can see over here, and they're able to communicate with you back and forth via the messaging system available in SPP directly. Now, if we navigate into orders, you're going to be able to see an order for each of the services the client purchased. The domains that the client purchased are going to already be in submitted status, as they did not have an intake form on them, so no further information is required from the client. So let's go ahead and hop back into the admin side so we can see what this order looks like from an admin's perspective. Once we're signed in as the admin and we go into orders, you're going to be able to see the orders that we just placed as Megan over here. So if we go into the example post order, you're going to see all the information that the client submitted directly in here as project data, as well as the message that they sent. On here, you're able to work on the project, assign it to different team members, change the order status as needed, as well as send messages to your team, or reply directly back to the client directly from here. Any other important information relevant to the client is going to be available on the order details on the right. So this has been a quick demo on how to build your own link building agency on SPP. If you have any further questions, you can refer to our help center or contact us directly at support@spp.co and we'll answer you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and have an awesome day.